So as you start to arrive, as you start to land in today's meditation experience, take the deepest breath you've taken all day, in through the nose, and then let it wash through the mouth, let it go. Take two more just like that, in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth slowly, consciously. Let the shoulders soften, the jaw relax. Last one just for you. And on this exhale, letting any frustrations, fears, worries, doubts trickle out of you, coming into a more present state. And then gently sealing off the lips and continue to breathe with upgraded awareness. So noticing perhaps the nostrils as the breath travels in and the breath travels out. Make that this simple practice of breath awareness for the next few cycles. You don't need to overcomplicate this. Take 5% of the want to get this right out and just allow it to happen. Letting the breath flow in and out of the nostrils. Nasal breathing. Our own inbuilt filtration system here in the nasal passages. And just take a moment as we do this to honor the journey of the breath. The fact that we take part of our atmosphere inside ourselves, we transmute it and modify it, take what we need from it for our survival, and then we output and release what we don't need, and then that gets put back into the atmosphere. Just take a moment as you breathe to acknowledge that actual magnificence and miracle of the breath. And noticing the subtle action of the breath, the in and the out, just like a wave touching the surface of the shore and then traveling back outwards, that in and out motion. Just allowing your awareness to rest on the surface of the breath, coming in, going out. And notice as the breath does this, that it's not action and then action. There's a very subtle pause that lives between the action of the breath. There's a moment of suspension. I invite you to become aware of that moment and give yourself permission to extend that pause. So sipping in the breath, savoring it, and then just suspending, relishing in the nothingness, and then slowly exhaling, and then suspending, noticing the nothingness in between, and then inhaling. So we're starting to find ourselves in 4 parts of the breath: the inhale, the pause, the exhale, the pause. And if it helps you and you're someone that does like to move with structure, feel free to visualize a box or a square and trace each line of the square or box with a part of the breath. So you're either inhaling for a 4 or 5 count, You're pausing for 4 or 5, exhaling for the same amount, and then pausing again. And you're just tracing a line around. This is the practice. With or without the visualization, see how it goes for you today. And just one more round in your own time. And in the pauses, just relaxing the entire body, the face. And then when you come to an end of that round, at the end of the suspension, after the exhale, just coming back into free flowing natural breath. In and out through the nose. And notice here if anything has changed. And we give ourselves permission to pause, honoring that breath technique and taking what we need from that. And now we move into a breathing technique that's going to support us getting even more present. And we're going to use a hum on the exhale. And we're just going to round 3 times. So it'll be an inhale, a hum for as long as the breath travels, maybe keeping 10-20% of the breath in the lungs so we're not fully clearing out. And then we do that 3 times. So relax the body, relax the jaw. And if you're in a space where this feels accessible, please feel free to vibrate through the hum. It doesn't have to be loud. And if you're in a place where that's not accessible, just listening to my hum and trying to tune into that. So releasing whatever breath is present. Inhaling fully. Fully in when you're ready. Last one. Let it go. Breathing in and just letting the breath wash out through the mouth. Sealing the lips and just letting the breath again travel in and out through the nostrils. Notice while you were humming where your awareness went. Did you stay within the vibration of the sound that you were creating? Did you have any other thoughts? Were they possible while you were humming? And if you want to do that again for yourself with those questions present, go for it. From here, we go on a gentle body scan together to unfold towards presence even further and to come out of the attic of the mind and into the home of the physical body. Beautiful way to connect deeper to yourself and this moment. So first I invite you just to relax the parts of the body that you can. If you're seated, just staying seated but softening towards the seat. If you're lying down, you can totally give all of your body to the ground, softening the jaw, the forehead, the hips, the shoulders. And for our body scan today, we start at the crown of the head, noticing any sensations here at the very top of your physical body. You might even sense the atmosphere around your head. Give yourself permission to stay here in the sensations of the head for the next few moments. Notice if you drifted away and gently come back to the physical sensations in the head. And then allowing your awareness to gently move down through the face, the throat, into the shoulders. Left shoulder and right shoulder. And just let them soften, let them rest. Finding spaciousness here. And remain, just stay here, notice what you see. And then letting yourself drift your awareness down into the arms, elbows, lower arms, until you meet the palms of your hands. Staying in the pools of the palms for the next few moments now, and just suspend, pause there. Notice what's present. From the pools of the palms of your hands, letting your awareness travel through the hips, up through the length of the torso, and then down through the line of the spine. Noticing the entire region of the torso now, creating space, softness, and pause and rest here within the sensations. Gently moving to the hips and down through the legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, and feet. Noticing the soles of the feet, and just suspend in time and space here. Let everything else fade to the background and come into pure presence in the soles of your feet. Notice what's here. And then noticing the entire body opening, softening, creating spaciousness from within, here and now. Acknowledging everything your body does for you. Thank you, body. And very slowly bringing your awareness back into your space. Maybe moving your fingers, maybe wiggling your toes. And starting to come out of this practice feeling a sense of renewal after giving yourself permission to pause today.